Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the stinking screaming goat with one ear, me, Romeo, the rooster, and the bananas, and the rock, and Matilda. And it's a wonderful day, isn't it? You know what? Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Capitan, it's currently 36 degrees.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. The temperature, I'm looking at the temperature gauge right there right now, and it shows 20 even. That's 16 degrees off. That's gross, man. That's on the low end. On the high end, they do pretty good. Anyway, enough said about that. Moving along to today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, better get busy doing it. Levi came by yesterday for Beer 30. We sat and chatted a while. Yeah, he's got a lot of things planned for his place, and that's good. I did a video of his place. I'll post it on Monday. And on we go. Never worry about what you cannot change, and enjoy your life the best way you can. So, what else? I'm here in a Class C motorhome in Capitan, New Mexico. Inside temperature shows to be 52 degrees, which is okay. But anyway, I've got two electric heaters on low, and it's warming up. It'll get up to 60 here in about 2 days. Shit. Yo. Anyway, Rita Richardson, cool video, Rusty. I remember those days with you back when you were first at Mama Bear's. I've been watching your videos a long time. It's been fun. Can't wait to see Matilda. She's coming up soon. This is on Capitan. Rita says, what a beautiful place, Rusty. Those snow-capped mountains are stunning. That's a good word, stunning. Ralph P., Great Beer 30, Rusty. Nice that you struck some pay dirt with that Home Depot video. The old stinking goat and I will think on a suggestion. Well, I've already got several. People have emailed me some stuff, and I'll make a list of them, and then we'll talk about them. There's the goat for you. Anyway, moving along to Terry L. Your tiny home videos have a crazy amount of views. Congrats, Rusty. Yeah, they do. And if I wanted to, I could just make tiny home videos, but there's only so many you can do. But anyway, I'm looking right out the window right here. Right up there is a beautiful full moon, man. Beautiful. Just a nice big old shiny white rock in the sky. Anyway, beautiful. Looks like a pearl. The Dogman Chronicles, check his channel out on YouTube. Jim and his dogs in a high box van. Thanks for the sanity session, Rusty. I've enjoyed watching you buy the Capitan property and polish the diamond. Cheers to you and the gang. Welcome back, Big Matilda. Yeah, you're going to get to see Big Matilda soon. You also enjoyed seeing the snow-covered mountains. The Gray Ghost is a smooth ride. Yeah, it is. The Gray Ghost is just fine for me. It works for me. An all-electric car works for me. Will it work for you? It depends on what you're using a car for, how you drive it, and so forth. But for me, it works perfectly. Ernie Mello, why do I watch Rusty's videos? For peace and tranquility. It's the will of Rusty. That's right, I will it. Kabadaji, whatever that is. Cheers, Rusty. Glad you got your land back. Thanks to Home Depot's tiny home and Karma for being a good person. Yeah, no kidding. We're okay, man. I'm fine. I just hope all of you are. And if you plan a little bit and execute a little bit, you'll do okay. Texas lady, love the story about your Capitan lot. Thanks, Rusty. You're a good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, anyway, enough said. Patrick Russell, glad that you are feeling good about Capitan. Also, Fort Clark. Time has a way of changing things and attitudes. Tomorrow's a different day. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Thank you, Patrick Russell. Paul S. Seems like the Capitan area is really your happy place. You can't wait to get there in the spring, and you hate to leave it in the fall. It's true. No, it is, but it's just too damn cold in the winter. I've talked to some people about this past winter. Particularly Levi told me he said. It was really cold. It had a lot of snow. Yeah, so no, I wouldn't be happy with that at all. But to get here in April, it's still cold in the mornings, but it warms up quick, man. the sun will come out. It's 6:30 right now, a little after, and it's 20 degrees. But when the sun comes out here at about, or be about, or when it gets sun rises, I'll get it out here in a minute. When the sun comes up, yeah, it warms up quick, man. It'll jump up to 40 by the time I get ready to go walking, and that's pretty nice actually. And you know the low humidity, it doesn't feel quite as cold as it does where there's high humidity. Uh, where are we at here? Yeah, here we go. Randy Wallingsford. We think you enjoyed this trip to Capitan more than ever. We love it as well. Thank you for the video. You're welcome. RV Living with the Geezer. Check his channel out on YouTube. Really enjoy your driving videos around Capitan. I'm glad you ended up there. Everything is so convenient. You can walk to everything you need except cheap beer and wine. No, you got it. That's true. They've got beer and wine here at Brewer's gas station or whatever they call it, but it's a little pricey. I've checked it out. I mean, in a pinch, I would do it. Greg Chatham. I love Capitan. It's a great little town. Smoky's Country Market is one awesome place to stop, and yes, I agree. They've got just about everything, including chili peppers galore. Smokey the Bear restaurant has some really good food. It's all good, and the owners and staff are great people. I've hunted on the wildlife management area off of Ranchman's Road. It says watch for something. Oh, he's got a long comment here. Da, 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 da. Anyway, yeah, well, he's hunted here a lot, elk and stuff. Anyway, Miriam Turkey, whatever that is. Poodle Professor. Check her channel out on YouTube, Poodle Professor. It's Jennifer and her poodles. Yeah, check it out. That lot is perfect for you. I can't believe the property in Carrizozo is still for sale. They must not want to sell it. See, if I was the realtor on that deal and I had a guy like me that had inquired 3 times with serious officer, I'd be on him, man. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is he ends up forfeiting his earnest money, but that property's been for sale for about 8 years, and that will come off the price. They're asking 65,000 for it. They'll take 40, and but they won't take it from me. Anyway, Matt Richardson, good man, Rusty. Thanks for reminding us kindness is always a good thing. Yeah, it is. The world's like a wheel. You be nice to people, and it usually comes back. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Sometimes it's the old no deed goes unpunished. Greg Chatham again says, thanks for letting us tag along. And no, not a boring drive. Capitan Ruidoso, Lincoln, and Nogales to Carrizozo is one of the most beautiful places around. I miss being out there, and thanks for the views, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, there's some really nice drives here. I'll take some of them. Yeah, in fact, I'll take one every day. DJ Davison, Romeo is sitting back there attentively listening to your Capitan property story. How about talking about cars and trucks you've had in your lifetime? Everyone has a story about a special car or two that they've had. You could probably do another live with the Poodle Professor after school lets out. She's fun. Yeah, she is, and it was a good deal. It worked out great for us. But as far as cars and stuff, I don't know about that. I think I've done that, But well, you will see. Hellcat Granny, thumbs up to you. Good Beer 30 session. Thank you. Check her channel out on YouTube. It's called Hellcat Granny. Yeah, she races Dodge Hellcats. Believe it or not, she does. Wolfsburg Warehouse. Mysterious sounds heard in the sky. Okay, back on the meds there. He left a link to something. Randy Hill. Hey, Rusty. So I've been looking at some of your old videos, by the way, BTW, I guess. I can't help watching them because they are so common sense and enjoyable to someone who has little experience traveling the Southwest. I really enjoy them. My question today is I noticed that you had a Casita a few years ago and was just wondering how did the Casita hold its value when you sold it. Well, I bought it for 19. I gave it to my son, and he sold it for 22. So it was about 3 years old and had gone up in value $4,000. No kidding. No, it's a hell of a deal. They still do that. James Artiste, a new Casita costs you around 30 grand now. James Artiste, the frost-free spigot handle can be installed waist high so you don't have to bend over. You're doing you over on your place, Happy Beer 30. Yeah, they just installed it at that level. I don't know why. It's fine. It works with me. Sherry Hewlett, sleep soundly knowing your fans wish you well. Love the cooler weather in Capitan. Well, it's definitely cooler. And the good thing about it, though, because of the low humidity and also the elevation, all kind of things, I just feel more energized. You know what I mean? Because the place at Fort Clark Springs, Texas, it's more of a rest home environment. You know what I mean? All the people there are over age, or most of them are over age 70, probably over 80. I mean, and it's not a young person's place. You know what I mean? And here, you've got a lot of young people and kids going to school down the street. Here, you hear kids laughing and playing. It's a totally different place. Uh, Barb says, good suggestions on tonight's Beer 30 topic. Cool story. Thank you. James Ortiz, I was interested in that lot a long time ago, 20, 30 years ago. At that time, there wasn't anything there. I thought it was an excellent size and location. Yeah, it is. It is for me. It's so far it's worked okay. A lot of people don't like the fact that it's across from these storage buildings right here, but I'd rather have the storage buildings, which are rarely visited by anyone, than a house. With barking dogs and kids and stuff. No, we're fine. Alfer, cool beer 30 talk. Thank you. Albin Masso, wonderful beer 30 today, Rusty. Thank you, Albin. Sashi Smith, good evening, Rusty. Enjoyed the session share. Pretty awesome your ability to research a property before purchase. That's the way to do it. Thank you for sharing. Happy weekend and happy Easter. Yeah, well, I've learned that over the years. You go to an area that you want to be, or you think you want to be, and find you a spot and go to the appraisal district, find out who owns it, and give them a call if you can get a phone number. If you can't, well, write them a letter. You'd be surprised. You'd find all kind of things. And then if you ask them what they want for it, and they say, well, what do you want to offer? Offer them the appraised value on the property. That's a good starting point. So, but anyway, Mr. H, thank you, Rusty. Enjoyed Beer 30. TGIF. Poodle Professor says, good suggestion for the video. Yeah, that was the guy that gave the suggestion about, he wanted the backstory on the this property, and yeah, it worked out okay. Evie Hodge, I've been looking at some New Mexico tours you have done over recent years, Rusty, and they each are such an education. Thanks for all the miles you have done to expand my tiny mind. I love it all. Well, traveling will expand your mind, man. it expands your horizons. Yeah, travel is fatal to prejudice, narrow-mindedness, and bigotry. Tom Wilson, love that country. You've come a long way since camping in the back of that Ram pickup. Yeah, no kidding, and also in the Prius. Debbie Weckler, I just really enjoyed listening to your story. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Good beer 30, good question, nice answer. Do you like Bud Light time? Bud Light Lime. No, I don't like those flavored beers. No, I just like regular old beer, man. No, I'm fine with Miller Light. It's okay. And you can find it anywhere. Susan Alexander, still waiting for you to check out White Oaks Ghost Town Old School, 2 miles north of Carrizozo. It's further than that to White Oaks. Yeah, it's further than that. But I've been there a few times, and there's nothing there. No, I've been there. In fact, I went there one time. I was invited by some people in Carrizozo to go out to White Oaks for a movie scene they were shooting there. What's his name? I can't think of the actor's name that was in it. Yeah, that was a hell of a deal. But once you see all the extras waiting for a scene to be shot, and that's just one scene for the entire movie, and they're shooting other scenes all around, it takes all the flavor out of a movie. You know what I mean? Because you're looking at it, then you start watching movies, and you realize that all these people in that scene were waiting for probably 2 or 3 hours before they shot that one scene. You know what I mean? It's amazing. And then you got the people doing the makeup and the people doing the clothing and stuff. No, it takes all the fun out of movies. Anyway, thank you, Susan. This is Sooner Barn. Good review. How about interesting foreigners you met in the Peace Corps? Well, there are, but those would be pretty short stories, and I can't remember them too well anyway, man. But thank you. Wayne Johnson, Tree of Truth with Rusty, great memories. Yeah, that was neat. We had a lot of people gather there and have a beer, and it was a lot of fun. Sherry Hooker, thank you for the beautiful views and enjoyable ride, Rusty. That guy might have been out to enjoy the views too. You never know. That's true. Absolutely. Peter Kiefer, any thought of putting up a structure in New Mexico like you have in Texas? No, none. None. Mm-mm. None at all. Not doing anything here. Why? I'm getting too damn old, man. And besides that, I've spent all my money. I don't have any left. I mean, well, I got a little, but not much. Evie Hodge, your tours are the best. Gives me itchy feet, stunning country. This is a walk downtown Columbus, New Mexico. Yeah, it's a cute little town. Levi Brewer, good morning, Levi. Had a beer with Rusty after he did Beer 30. He sure did. He came by and we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. T. Marie, Great Beer 30. I really enjoyed hearing about how you acquired the Capitan lot. Yeah, well, apparently other people were too. And usually if somebody has a question, 15 or 20 other people will have a similar question. Walter Pendleton, thank you, Rusty. Always enjoy your comment calls. Yeah, thank you very much. We'll do 2 or 3 more here and then shut her down. Mary Cooper, thumbs up on Beer 30 session. Thank you. Ellen Dowd, cliffhangers, that's what makes you shine. Yeah. And Mitt, interesting backstory on your New Mexico property. Have a terrific weekend. Yeah, all of you guys have a terrific weekend. It's beautiful here in Capitan today, and the temperature has moved up to 22. Yippee! Yo! Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I put the temperature gauge right out there on that wooden fence so I can just look out the window and see. And it's accurate because in the afternoons the temperature in Google will match, but in the mornings they don't. No, they don't. But anyway, having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much as in blah, 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 snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it, and I know it, is eat less. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, yes, yes. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Every single day. You'll never regret it. Anyway, what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, memory, dream you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day at a time, one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. Anyway, life goes on, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Put a smile on your face. Get back in the human race. Bye-bye.